up in a southern summer, barefoot blue jean night. Blue eyes and auburn hair.
This is Taylor Axelson for KRUI. I'm here with Emily Moran, our senior goalkeeper for the University of Iowa soccer team. So you are a senior this year. Congratulations. Emily has won her 24th game, and that means you are the all-time leader in wins at the University of Iowa. So did you ever think that would happen?
No, I mean, coming into college, I didn't really look at any of the stats, any of the records, anything like that. The only reason I really knew that I even surpassed that was I got congratulations from the goalkeeper who had the record before. So it's kind of really cool to get an email from her saying congratulations and stuff, and then my teammates just reading the papers and stuff. That's the only reason I really knew that I actually surpassed that.
So you weren't keeping count?
No,
it just kind of happened?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Also, at the end of August, you got Defensive Player of the Week through Big Ten. She had 8 saves in the team's first 2 games of the season, and that led the Hawkeyes to a pair of the first 2 wins of the season. So were these 2 games, were they pretty tough? Or?
DePaul was a pretty tough game. They came out hard and stuff, and we were at their field. Last year they beat us, so coming into this game we wanted to win. We wanted to show that we could play with them, and I think we did that. We played pretty well, so put some goals away pretty quickly.
Yeah. You are second, I believe, on Iowa's all-time career saves with 263 saves. So can you tell us about your most memorable save?
Oh my gosh.
And it's really intense one.
That's really hard. I think one of my most memorable saves, and I think it's because I actually have a picture of it, I don't know, but I think it was last year, 2 years ago, in an Indiana game. I made a pretty good save over my head, and I had to dive backwards for it. But the reason that was a more memorable save is because I used to get beat over my head a lot, so making that save was a pretty good save for me. It showed that I was improving.
So in high school, you were ranked as one of the top 200 college recruits for the 2008 season by Soccer Buzz magazine. And through research, I also learned that you were the kicker for your high school football team. So how was it hanging with the boys?
It was awesome. When I started, my brother was on the team, so it was kind of nice. My first year, he was there and stuff, and he was on the line when I kicked. So he would always be like, you make me mad, I'm going to let him come through. But that was fun, and I loved it. Like, I miss football so much and stuff, so I love being on the field, love being part of that team.
How did the other teams, like the opposing teams, take it that they had a girl kicker?
Around our town, there were a couple of teams that had girl kickers. I think I was one of the only ones that actually started the whole season for 3 years in a row. There was only a couple teams that really tried to hit me more, I guess, tried to get to me more than others, but it wasn't a really big thing.
Yeah,
so,
your line just stood for you?
Yeah. I never got hit once, so.
Oh, that's good.
Awesome. Yeah.
So freshman year, you split time with a sophomore, but she suffered a arm injury against North Dakota State. Was it during a game or was it during practice?
It was during a game. She came out to clear ball away with her foot, and somehow, I don't know if the leg of the other girl, the knee or something, hit her arm and broke it. So it kind of ended her season.
Yeah. So were you sent in right away?
Yeah. I think I was scheduled to play like the second half of that game. Pretty close to halftime anyway. But it was just like kind of devastating for her and for the rest of the team because we lost one of our players and she started that year.
You held up pretty well because she got hurt on October 5th. And October 12th, you had your career high of 10 saves against Purdue. So you obviously handled it very well. And then as a sophomore, you moved to 4th on Iowa's all-time career saves with a list of 164. And as a junior, you got 99 saves during that season, including a career high of 14 to hold off Michigan State. So out of the Big Ten, what is your biggest rival?
My biggest rival personally would probably be Ohio State. From Ohio, so.
Right, Kent, Ohio. Do you know anybody on their team?
Yeah, I know a couple people. There was one girl that's from my area that plays for them, Paige Maxwell, and we played against her a lot when I was younger, so that's a good rival between us.
So your team obviously spends a lot of time together.
Yeah.
So do you have any like pranksters on the team?
We have a few. There's a couple class clowns and some pranksters. Katie Nees and Benny will like to pull a little bit of tricks sometimes, and Allie Adams is pretty good at it too.
If you had to go up against one person in the like Big Ten conference in a shootout, who would you want to go up against?
Who would I want to go up against, or who would be the biggest challenge?
Biggest challenge. We'll do that.
Paige Maxwell would be a good one to go against. On our team, Chloe Lacoste is pretty good at shootouts.
Nice.
So, and Stephanie Campbell, we call her Soup. She's really good on our team. Laura Hybor on Michigan State as well.
So you're a senior. So you're gonna be graduating. What's next? Are you gonna continue this athletic training and?
My plans are to take the BOC and hopefully pass that test, and I'll become a certified athletic trainer. Then I want to go to grad school and get a grad assistantship with a team back home, so Kent State, Akron, Cleveland State, and then work there for 2 years, and then try and find a job. I don't know if I want to do college or high school yet. So
I haven't decided.
Conventional. No.
Well, good luck with all your conference games coming up.
Thank you.
It starts soon, right?
Yeah,
this
it starts
weekend?
Sunday. So.
All right. Well, good luck with everything.
Thank you.
This is Taylor Axelson for KRUI.
A full moon shining bright, edge of the water, we were feeling alright. Back down a country road, the girls are always hiding the